Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on FPL Now. Today we're going to be talking about the confirmed double game week in 33 and double game week 31. Some players that you should think about bringing in the near future after game week 30 to try and attack these double game weeks. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 50 likes. Leave a comment, who are you thinking of bringing in after game week 30. Subscribe if you're brand new. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So starting things off, let's go over the confirmed double game weeks that we have right now. So in 31, Burnley play City at home and Everton at home. And of course, Everton play West Ham away and Burnley away. I know there's not really that many Everton assets that look too appealing right now. The likes of Calvert-Lewin's just been off form all season. Richarlison just can't put the ball in the back of the net. Gray is quite a nice cheap option, which you could potentially go for, but at the same time, is it really worth losing one of those midfielder spots for one of those Everton players? And then we also have confirmed double game week fixtures for game week 33. Brighton play Tottenham away and Man City away, so that's not really a double game week you're really going to be attacking. They're probably going to concede in both of those games. They're both away. Tottenham should probably score. City most likely will score. So it's one of those where you're probably just going to keep away from the Brighton players. And I mean, there's not really any Brighton players that you'd really go for. Potentially Sanchez in goal. You know, there's quite a bit of rotation in that squad. So in my opinion, it's just best to stay away from them. Burnley, though, are definitely some assets that people are targeting again, because they not only double in 31, they also double in 33, and they go to West Ham and also have Southampton at home. So, you know, I know that double game week players this season have been very much a trap. You know, we all brought like Weghorst in when he had a double earlier on in the season. The likes of King and Dennis, we've all been down that rabbit hole. But I mean, it's an easy switch. Like if you have somebody like Jimenez, you can easily transfer him out, bring in Weghorst. It'll give you a little bit more extra money. And he's going to double in 31 and doubles in 33. And I think he also has a really nice fixture in game week 32 as well. Leicester are quite a nice team to target at this moment in time, because they've got like 3 fixtures to rearrange, and they definitely double in 33. And also, those fixtures are quite nice as well. Newcastle away and Everton away. I know they're both away fixtures, but probably one of the better double game weeks that have been confirmed right now. And United, another team that do double. Now, Norwich at home is definitely a nice fixture that you'll probably want to target, but Liverpool away, I mean, we all saw what Liverpool did to them earlier on in the season, and this time they have to go to Liverpool. So I'm not really expecting anything big from United there. So probably not any defenders. And then Newcastle, also Leicester at home and Crystal Palace at home. 2 home games. I think it's the only team that doubled that have 2 home games, and both quite nice fixtures as well. So, you know, the likes of Willock, maybe St. Maximin, even Dubravka potentially, if you did want to target those Newcastle players. And then not only that, we also have potential double game week players as well, depending on FA Cup results. So Arsenal potentially have Southampton and Chelsea. And then Chelsea potentially have Leeds and Arsenal. Liverpool potentially have Villa and United, which I think is a really, really nice double to kind of target. But I think that's only if like Forest beat them in the FA Cup. And then City have Wolves away and Brighton at home. And then Southampton, Arsenal at home, and Burnley away. So there's some of these fixtures that are quite likely to happen, and some of them that are like aren't going to happen. And then as well as that, we also have some blank fixtures as well. Very, very likely that Villa blanks, Leeds blank, and Wolves blank. So I guess if you were on wildcard earlier on in the season, like game week 26 or 28, you probably brought in some Wolves players. Best to offload them now, because they will be blanking in 33. Leeds as well. Rafinha is a player that you know, is probably the only Leeds player that you own. I mean, not the greatest run of games for Leeds, so it might be best to... I think they've got some nice fixtures up to 33, and then you could probably offload Rafinha for like a Barnes or someone like that. And then Villa players as well. Obviously, a lot of people have Coutinho, Matty Cash, Ramsey, players like this that, again, also do blank in 33. So what I wanted to do is just go over, like, this is not a draft at all. Whenever I do these kind of videos, people just ultimately think they're a draft. This is not a draft. This is a bunch of different players that you potentially could think about bringing in around game week 31, 32, 33, because it's better to probably roll a transfer this week now, because, I mean, the fixtures aren't too good in game week 30. There's only like 4 or 5 games on, and as well as that, you kind of want 2 free transfers going into 31, because then you can start bringing in like Chelsea players, Leicester players. Obviously, if you do have Jimenez like I do, I'm going to be getting rid of him for Weghorst, and you know that's definitely going to be a transfer that I'm doing unless he gets injured or something like that. But yeah, these are some of the players that I'd potentially think about bringing in. Now, Pope is an option because obviously doubles in 31 and doubles in 33. City and Everton in 31, and then West Ham and Southampton in 33. And that's any, I guess, Burnley defenders if you really wanted to go that way, but you don't really want to be bringing in all Burnley players because you don't want to be in like a trap. So if you do want a way into that Burnley defense, then potentially Pope could be a good option. Schmeichel, I think, is definitely a player going under the radar 100%. You know, he doubles in 33, and they also have 2 more fixtures to rearrange. And as well as that, look at all the green fixtures that they have going on as well. I'm potentially thinking about getting rid of Sarr and bringing in Schmeichel. I just think it is a really, really good player to target. And as well as that, I know Leicester defense haven't been too good, but again, they're all really nice fixtures. The Leicester defense is very, very, it gets rotated so much, as well as like Fofana coming back and stuff, and when Evans comes back and all these players like James Justin and stuff like that, there's going to be so much rotation in that Leicester defense. Schmeichel is the only one that's going to be playing. So instead of bringing in any kind of Leicester defender, I'm much more likely to go for Schmeichel. And as well as that, Wolves potentially blanking game week 33. So I think a downgrade from Sarr to Schmeichel is a really, really good option there, and it's definitely something I'm thinking of doing. I've also got Ben White as well, just a really cheap enabler, plays for Arsenal, they potentially double. Cancelo, I mean, this is going to be, especially because like the title race is back on as well. I mean, I don't know if Liverpool are going to beat Arsenal tonight, but if they do, they're 1 point behind City, so breathing right down the necks. And of course, Liverpool and City still play each other in game week 32, so that's going to be a massive game. But of course, they potentially do double in 33. We'll have to see what happens there. I know it says 33 here, but again, that's just because the FA Cup games haven't been played yet. Also, Robertson as well is another player you could be bringing in. Like, if you want to go Cancelo, then bring in. If you don't want to go Cancelo, you bring in Robertson instead. Both really, really good options. Laporte, another way into that City defense. James should be back by game week 31. Like, you got game week 30 that is obviously probably not going to play, and then an international break, so he should be back for game week 31, and we all kind of want to target these fixtures here as well. So I think a lot of money is going to be spent in defense on the latter part of this season. Saka, I think, is probably one of the best cheap midfielders to bring into your team right now. Only 6.5, really good form, potentially plays a double in 33, still has a Tottenham game to rearrange as well. So yeah, I think Saka is just a really nice option. Gray, again, I've already spoken about Everton players. They do have a few more games to rearrange, of course. Really nice fixtures as well. Everton are a little bit in the bin at the moment, though. They're not playing too well, but they do double in 31. They do double in 33. So potentially that could be... wait, do they double in 33? Did I just say that? I don't think they do double in 33, do they? I think they just double in 31. I think I made a mistake there. Yeah, they do. Never mind. Scratch that. They don't double in 33. But again, could be a player that you bring in and then downgrade to somebody that does double in 33, or upgrade to someone that plays in 33. Barnes, I think, is one of the better Leicester options to bring in. Again, could be Maddison if you wanted to go that way. Maddison, I think, is just kind of he's just kind of dealing with a small injury at the moment. Barnes' numbers have just been really good at this the last few games of the season. I mean, Sancho is a player that's probably going to start over like Rashford and stuff. Rashford is just having a terrible season. It was awful in the Champions League last night. Sancho is probably going to be more nailed than those players. So if you did want to bring in a sort of United attacker and you didn't have the funds for Ronaldo and stuff, then potentially Sancho is somebody you could bring in for game week 33. And then Willock as well, and I've got St. Maximin. These two players, again, they've just got really nice double in 33. Leicester at home and Crystal Palace at home. If you did want to go Newcastle, I mean, they're playing really well in the league now. Basically saved their season, and I think those two are the really good options. I know St. Maximin is a little bit of an injury doubt. Willock was not in the squad in the last game, but I think that he's now available. I think he had like an illness or something like that. So yeah, Newcastle players. And then Weghorst as well is another player that, again, doubles in 31, doubles in 33, easily can get to him if you do have a Jimenez or you have a Lacazette or someone like that. And then Broja, I mean, this could be an Adams. I generally meant to do Adams. I just forgot to change it before recording the video. But yeah, I'd probably go for Shea Adams if you didn't already have Broja. If you have Broja, just keep him. But yeah, I think Adams is definitely the player that is in form at the moment for the Saints. But yeah, I mean, again, like I say, today's video was just kind of wanted to go over the doubles and then some potential players. Again, this could easily change after international break. You're probably going to get injuries and stuff, whatever. But yeah, just kind of, you know, we've got a few game weeks before 31 and 33. So, well, game week 31's next. But before 33, which is the big double, there's a lot of time to think about. So yeah, transfers are going to be quite a necessity at the moment. We'll see what happens there, though. But either way, thank you so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy, drop a like down below. Leave a comment. What are you doing with your Game Week 30 team? And also, what players do you think about bringing in for double Game Week 31 and 33? Subscribe if you're brand new. That's everything from me, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.